right? If you understand that and you agree, just type relate in the chat. If you understand that and you agree, just type relate in the chat. That's all. That's all I want to. That's all I want to make sure of. All right. I want to. If you understand and agree, just type relate in the chat. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. I don't want to waste no more time. Now, I got two things that I just want to make sure I set some expectations. All right. The first thing is I need you to give me your complete undivided attention for the next 90 minutes. Like, I need you to lock in with me. Get your pen, get your pads, and I need you to go into a room by yourself. If you're not, if you need to put your phone on do not disturb, I don't want you scrolling on social media. I don't want you answering any text messages. I need you locked in. Because the truth is, we know how to scroll on social media for hours about things that's not going to increase our life, that's not going to increase our bank account. We know how to gossip with family and friends about things that's not going to serve us. We know how to binge watch our favorite shows, right? And lock in. Well, I need you to binge this information for the next 90 minutes. And if you can do that, I need you to type commit in the chat. If you can binge this information I'm going to give you just for 90 minutes, I need you to type commit in the chat. I need to make sure I got the right people in the room because I'm committed to giving you the blueprint. The best I can give you within the time that I have. Veron, I got your commitment. I know you're an action taker. Robert, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. Jacob, I got your commitment. Danielle, I got your commitment. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Super excited about that. All right. Now, the second thing that I want to make sure it's very, very clear, right? I want you to focus on this information and really believe that you can actually do this. Because a lot of times we hear information and we don't think that it's possible. And that's why I'm going to share my story really quick. So I want you to just have an open mind. Forget everything you've been told about building wealth. Forget everything that you probably heard, these ideas, these theories. I want you to just really be in the land of discovery. Be open-minded. All right. If you can do that, I need you to type me in the chat. Angela, I got your commitment. Roddy, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, perfect. There we go. So let's jump right into it, wasting no more time. Let's get to the presentation. For those of you that do not know me, in this workshop, I'm going to show you how to get to this money. I already broke that down. But for those of you that do not know me, my name is Ramel New Worlds. I am 33 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm no different than anybody on this call. I come from very humble beginnings. I'm no stranger to struggle. You know, my mom passed away when I was 12 years old to breast cancer. And then my grandmother that raised me, she passed away when I was 14 years old to breast cancer. So I really dealt with a lot of loss and grief. I was raised by my dad, who was a single father. I watched him go to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week just to keep the lights on, missing time at my basketball games, missing time at parent teachers conferences because he had to work and put in double and triple overtime. I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment with 12 other relatives. I'm talking about, I come from a space of sharing a bed with my grandmother, my cousin, like head to toe. Like if you relate to that type of relationship, some of y'all don't know about this stuff. Y'all grew up with a bunch of money. I didn't. And the reason why I'm sharing is because I'm going to share a lot of great success that we've had and the journey that we've been on. And you may not think it's possible for you, but it is possible for you because it's not always about where you start, is about how you finish. Somebody type finish in the chat. Somebody type finish in the chat. And I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own multiple businesses, 6- and 7-figure businesses, but I am most known as the self-storage king because I've been able to master a hidden industry. We call it the best kept secret, which is the self-storage business. And the reason why I love the self-storage business in particular is because you get the best of both worlds. You get self-storage, which is a cash flowing business, and then you get the real estate, the appreciation, the equity, the tax advantages, the depreciation. So you get the best of both worlds as a beautiful asset. But we teach you how to buy multiple types of businesses, right? So we have students that have purchased dry cleaners, laundromats, mailbox stores, online businesses, you name it. We teach you how to buy systems that already work. And that's my goal here tonight, is to teach you how to buy already profitable businesses with no money down strategies, y'all. Somebody put no money in the chat. And no money is a mindset. It's a mindset that we need to have, that we implement these strategies. And the exact strategies I'm going to break down to you is what I've utilized to go and build a $10 million business and go out there and help thousands of students be able to get into the 700 credit club. We have 12 self-storage millionaires that have come through our program, $20 million in family wealth, and we're just getting started, y'all. And I want you to know that you are next. And if that's you and you next up, I need you to type next in the chat. And I want to make this very clear. I'm not somebody that just popped up yesterday, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'm not a pandemicpreneur. You can Google me and check my receipts and my results. I've been doing this for 14 years. I know I'm young, but I started at a very young age because my dad planted these seeds within me. I am a two-time author. I have a nonprofit organization where we actually sponsor children in the inner cities to be able to get scholarships and go and get education and training and mentorship to be able to develop the next generation of entrepreneurs. I've hosted hundreds of events, in-person masterminds, just pouring into my community, traveling all across the country, and I've hosted dozens and thousands of events. So I just want to make this very clear. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And I say that in my most humble approach because I would not be here if it wasn't for what God has done for me and my family. And I'm just following through on the assignment. But my goal for you today is to introduce you to the world of capital mastery. I want to show you how to literally get access to the money faster than your job could pay you, faster than you could save yourself. And I want to show you how to not only get the money, I want to show you how to never lose it. That's the difference. Somebody, let me know if you've been able to get access to some type of business funding, but you didn't invest it wisely, or you invested in the wrong business, or you invested in the wrong mentorship. Type me in the chat if I'm talking to you. You got access to some capital, maybe a tax refund, maybe a lawsuit, maybe you saved up some money, but you like, I don't know what to do with it, or I made the wrong moves. You have money in the 401k, you have money in your house, but you don't know what to do with it, or you made the wrong moves. I'm going to show you how to get the money and not lose it and duplicate the money. And I want to show you how to do this within 90 days or less. Now, I got to set this disclaimer really quick so I can move on. We're all adults here, but I got to just set this stage just for the people that may not be on the same wavelength as us. This is an exclusive class only for people that are action takers, not action talkers. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you're somebody that say every year I'm going to do something and you don't do it, you might as well jump off right now. If you're somebody that's skeptical and you think everything's a scam, you still confused about money, you might as well jump off right now. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you to waste our time, with all due respect. But if you are somebody that is a wealth seeker, you're somebody that is an action taker, somebody that understands value and is willing to really understand information and execute on it, then this is the place for you. And I'm not a CPA or a licensed financial advisor. I am a mailbox millionaire, right? That's who I am, because the information that I've been able to implement and what I'm going to teach you tonight is what I've done in my real life. Yes, I do have CPAs and financial advisors on my team, but I am not. And the reason I'm sharing that is because I don't want you to think that you need a license. I don't care if you dropped out of high school. I don't care if you are a Harvard graduate. I don't care if you went to work in corporate for 20, 30 years. It don't matter what your background is. All you need is the will, and I'm going to give you the skill. All you need is a big enough why. I'm going to show you how. Are we on the same page? Yes or no? Are we on the same page? Yes or no? Just let me know if we're on the same page. I just want to make sure. All right, cool. So this is the one thing that I've noticed a lot of people struggle with. As I've interviewed and coached and spoke to many entrepreneurs, they say, look, I can get to that next level. It's just this that's holding me back. This is how I can quit my 9-to-5 job. It's just this holding me back. I can retire, but is this holding me back? What is that one main thing that's holding you back from reaching that next level? Let me know. What is that one main thing that's holding you back from reaching that next level, y'all? Let's have a real conversation tonight. Let's have a real conversation tonight. What's that one main thing that's holding you back? Myself, that's true. Time, that's true. Ooh, okay. Financial, funding. So these are all things that I've heard, and it's true. But the truth is, the number one thing is money, capital, funding, finances. That's the number one thing. Yes, I hear fear. Yes, I hear mindset. Yes, I hear environment. But the number one thing that I hear is the money. So what I want to do is just break all those obstacles and those barriers for you. I'm going to show you how to get to the money right away. Right away, I'm going to show you how to get to that money. All right? So cool. If you have a 700 credit score or above, put a 1 in the chat. If you have a 690 and below, put a 2 in the chat. If you have a 690 or below, put a 2 in the chat. 700 or above, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, so I'm going to solve the problem for both of you. If you have a 700 credit or above, I'm going to show you how to go get $250,000 in funding in the next 30 days. If you don't have the best credit, you 690 and below, I'm still going to show you how to get $250,000, but it's going to take you 90 days. But either way, you're going to get the money. It's not going to be no issue with getting you the money. And those of you that don't have the best credit and you need credit repair, if you stay to the very end, I'm going to give you free credit repair. Like literally, it costs you nothing. It's on me. I'm going to give you access to a software where you could actually start cleaning your credit. But while you're cleaning your credit, you still can get access to the money. The goal is to make the credit right so we can get the most money. But I'm going to give you that, but you got to stay to the very end. I'm also going to give you my business funding checklist, which is a step-by-step guide to properly structure your business, because I'm going to talk about business funding and I don't have enough time to go into all of that. But I want to give you that checklist at the end so everything can start to connect. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right, cool. So if you have bad credit, those of you that put a 2 in the chat, this is how you're going to go get funding, all right? What you're going to do is go on Google and you could type in what are subprime lenders. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with subprime lenders. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with subprime lenders. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. So that means I'm giving y'all some new games. So a subprime lender, says it right here, is a lender that provides loans like mortgages, auto loans, credit cards to borrowers with poor credit or low credit scores or insufficient credit history who would not qualify for prime loans with traditional banks. Okay? So all this means in simple terms, a subprime lender is a private institution, not Bank of America, not Wells Fargo, not Chase. These are private companies that lend out to people that have bad credit. That is their business model. Now, they do charge you higher interest rates because that's the name of the game, right? You got to pay to play. But I'm going to show you how to get a higher return on the money than what it even costs you to get it. Does that make sense? If I get you some money and it may cost you 25% interest, but you get 40% return, would you still take the money? Because you're still up. It's still a profit. Yes or no? All right. So I'm going to give y'all some subprime lenders and y'all want to write this down and let's do it. So one of the subprime lenders that I'm going to give you is called Net Credit. The reason why I love these subprime lenders is because they will do what is called a soft pull pre-approval, which means you can do a window shop, like just peek in the door. And if they pre-approve you, then you move forward. If they don't pre-approve you, then you could back out and there's no impact to your score. As you can see, this won't affect your FICO. So if I'm you, the strategy is to go and apply for all of these subprime lenders. We have over 30 plus subprime lenders in our network, but I'm going to give y'all 5 tonight because I want to make it simple and digestible. So we got Net Credit. We also have op loans. It's the same exact process, same day funding or next day funding, no impact to your score. We also have FIG loans. Write this down, y'all. Write this down. So we got Net Credit, op loans, FIG loans. We have One Main Financial. That's another subprime lender, exact same process. And then we also have Upstart. All right. So that's 5 subprime lenders. Now, this is what you're going to do. Strategically apply for all of those subprime lenders one after another. Just go right into it. Do a full sequence. It's no impact to your score. So it's going to cost you nothing. Unless you get pre-approved, then they'll pull your credit. But if you don't get pre-approved, then you back out. Does that make sense? I just want to make sure y'all with me. I hope that makes sense. So this is what we're going to do now. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? So we're going to go apply for each of these subprime lenders. It's 5 of them. Let's just say on the low end that each of those subprime lenders give you $10,000 each. How much is that? Let me know in the chat. If each of the subprime lenders, all 5 of them, give you $10,000 each on the low end, how much is that? Thank you, Angela. Mathematician. That's 50,000. 50,000. Thank you, Jamaica. Thank you. Thank you. That's 50,000. Now here go the game. Pick this up. And I'm going to whisper it because I don't want everybody. on your credit report to 30 days later. I want you to pick that up. I got the money in 48 hours, but the loan, as it reports, it out to 30 days later. Does that make sense? Y'all following me? They said it froze. All right, am I back? Am I back? Am I back? All right, cool. So here go the game. You are going to apply for all 5 subprime lenders the same day. If they approve you, the money will be deposited into your bank account within 48 hours. So now you have $50,000 cash, but the loan, it doesn't show up on your credit report until 30 days later. All right? The loan doesn't show up on your credit report till 30 days later. Did y'all pick that up? Yes or no? Y'all got that? Did y'all pick that up? All right, perfect. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, what does this mean for me? Well, now you have this money, but it's not showing on your credit report. So you have about maybe 3 to 4 weeks to make some moves with the money before other lenders start to see that you have this money. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. Stick with me, y'all. So now I'm going to go to Bank of America and I'm going to say, hey, Bank of America, I don't have the best credit, but I would love to build a relationship with you. I would like to apply for what is called a secured business line of credit, which means you are going to put up your own money. So you don't have to have the best credit because you're putting up your own money to build a relationship with them. Well, what money are you going to put up? The $50,000 that you got from the subprime lenders. And when you do that, they're going to issue you a secured business line of credit. So you put up $50,000 and they literally extend you $50,000 in the form of a business line of credit. Because it's a business line of credit, it acts as cash. So you can literally log into your online banking and you transfer the money off the line of credit into your bank account as cash within seconds. Literally in 2 or 3 seconds, you can transfer the money off the line of credit into your bank account as cash. Are y'all following me? Let me know. Yes or no? Are you following me? I want to make sure we're good. I don't want to go too fast. Great. Thank you. So now that the money is pulled into our bank account as cash, I'm going to pull it out. Now I pull it out. I got the 50,000 cash. Well, now I'm going to go hit Key Bank and I'm going to say, hey, Key Bank, I don't have the best credit, but I would love to build a relationship with you. I would like to apply for a secured business line of credit. You're going to give them the same 50,000, not a new one. It's the same 50,000 that you're now moving around to build relationships. So when you give KeyBank 50,000, they're going to hold it as collateral, but issue you a secured business line of credit. You're going to log into your online banking at this bank and you're going to transfer the money off the line of credit into your bank account as cash. And you're going to do the exact process again. Pull the money out as cash, and now you go hit PNC Bank and say, hey, PNC, I don't have the best credit, but I would love to build a relationship with you. I would like to apply for a secured business line of credit. The key word is secured. But what we're doing is moving the same money around within this time frame to build relationships. Well, PNC Bank is going to issue you a secure business line of credit. You're going to log into that online banking. Y'all with me? Hold on. Are y'all with me? Let's keep going. We just getting started, y'all. We just getting started. So stick with me. Let's say I go to M&T Bank and I give them the 50,000 as well. They hold it as collateral, but then issue me a secure business line of credit. I log into my online banking, transfer money off the line of credit into my bank account, pull it out as cash. Now I go to Truist Bank. Hey, Truist, I don't have the best credit, but I would love to build a relationship with you. I would like to apply for a secured business line of credit. You give the money to Truist, they're going to issue you a secured business line of credit. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? That's 5 banks. Let's just stop there because you can keep going. But you got to do this time sensitive. Well, I'm going to stop at Truist Bank. And when I pull that money out of Truist Bank, I'm going to go back to Bank of America. Somebody type spin the block in the chat. This is what we're going to spin the block. We're gonna go back to Bank of America and say, hey, Bank of America, remember me? You gave me this secure business line of credit. Well, it was great doing business with you. I want to pay you back in full. So now you take that 50,000 and go back and pay them off completely with the same money that you moved around. What happens when you pay off Bank of America in full? Somebody let me know. What happens when you pay off Bank of America in full? For all my financial literacy experts and my mathematicians, what happens? When I go and pay off Bank of America in full, oh my, Brianna, shout out to you. Jacqueline, shout out to you. Danielle, shout out to you. Yes. What happens is because you built a relationship with them, they now turn your secured line of credit into unsecured, which means they give you back your original 50,000 that you put up as collateral, you get it back. But now they allow you to keep that line of credit unsecured. So you're up 50,000. I hope y'all with me. I don't want to move too fast, but I only got about 90 minutes with y'all. Well, when I do that with Bank of America and I see that they're now turning my secured to unsecured, well, I'm going to go take my 50,000 that I got back that I originally put up as collateral. And now I go to KeyBank and pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 50,000 in unsecured business credit. Y'all with me? Okay, let me go to PNC Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 50,000. That's 150,000 so far. Well, let me go to M&T Bank and do the exact same thing. Pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 50,000. I go to Truist Bank. I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 50,000. Does this make sense? Now, for those of you that's picking up what I'm putting down, how much unsecured business credit did I just create for myself, even though I had bad credit, even though everywhere else was blocking me, they wasn't getting me in the door, but I still made it happen. And this can be done within 90 days. Thank you, Danielle. Shout out to you. $250,000. No matter if you have bad credit or good credit, you just need strategy. We don't have a money problem, family. We have a strategy problem. We have an information problem, and we have an execution problem because, believe it or not, the banks, they need your business. They need to lend you money because that's how they make money. So they want to put the money in your hands. You need to know how to position yourself and know how to go get it. So we don't have a money problem. And not with me. And listen, you won't have a strategy problem, not no more, not with me. The thing is this, the information that I'm sharing with you, you can't YouTube it, you can't Google it. You got to know it because it got to be done. It got to be taught from somebody who's done it. So some of you probably thinking, how do you know this stuff? Some of you thinking, how do you know this stuff? I'm going in and out. I don't know how. Some of you thinking, how do you know this stuff? I don't know why I'm going in and out. Some of you probably thinking, how do you know this stuff? All right, there we go. There we go. So the reason why I know this is because I was in the same spot that some of you in right now. Where I took on credit, I got approved for these credit cards, and I was investing in real estate, and contractors was playing with the property and not doing the work, permits taking forever to be approved. I'm investing in marketing, I'm investing in inventory, and I'm investing, but the money's not coming back fast enough. So now I'm stuck with high debt. If you're going through that right now, just type me in the chat. Let's have a real conversation. Now I'm stuck with high debt, waiting for my returns. And because I have a figure it out mentality, I'm like, I gotta figure it out because failure is not an option. So what I did was I started Googling, how do I get hot loans with high utilization? That's when I found out about subprime lenders. And then once I got approved with One Main Financial, and then I paid off my credit cards, my score went back up, but then I still like, okay, I'm still back to zero. And that's when I went and I said, let me go do this process again. And then everything started to work out. But because I have a figure it out mentality, this is why I'm able to have success. See, a lot of us are not able to have success because we don't want to go through that process. The truth is, God has gifted each and every one of us on this call. We all have a unique gift, but it's usually the thing that's the most challenging. It's usually the thing that makes you the most uncomfortable. Is the thing that's the most toughest that you don't want to go through. That's why you're not getting to your gift. Because without a test, you don't have a testimony. Are y'all with me? Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know if y'all with me. Let me know. So there we go. So now what I want to do, I want to talk to the people that have a 700 or above and show you how you're going to go do this. All right. So those of you that have a 700 or above, hopefully my whiteboard, let's see. Let's see. All right, there we go. Whiteboard is up. If y'all can see my whiteboard, put yes in the chat. You can see that whiteboard, put yes in the chat. And I'm going to repeat the lenders. I got you. Don't worry. I'm going to repeat the lenders, all right? Now, those of you that have good credit, you don't have to do the subprime lenders. Because you have good credit, you can walk right into the bank already. So it's a strategy that's called credit card stacking. Credit card stacking. If you are familiar with this, put a 1 in the chat. And if you've never heard of credit card stacking, put a 2 in the chat. I just want to gauge the room. If you know what this is, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't know, put a 2 in the chat. Okay, so we got a mixed room. So credit card stacking is when you apply for a series of credit cards based upon the credit bureaus that are pulled. So we should know that there's 3 credit bureaus. We got Experian, we got Equifax, and then we have TransUnion. These are the 3 credit bureaus. And every bank, when they go to approve you for credit, they pull one of these 3 bureaus, if not all 3. But the strategy is to know which banks pull which bureau. And this is the things that we teach you in our mentorship program. I give you access to a secret lenders list. I show you how to get that information from the banks so that now you could build out a list of banks to go and apply based upon a sequence. So I'll just kind of break it down for you simply right now. Chase, for example, we know that Chase pulls from Experian. Now, this may vary if you're on the West Coast, but for the most part, we know Chase pulls Experian across the country. Now, if you go to Chase, most people don't know that Chase will give you up to $150,000 with only 2 pulls. I mean, with only 1 pull, and they'll give you 2 products. So they'll give you 2 credit cards, 1 pull up to $150,000. Most people don't know this. So when they apply with Chase, 1, they don't know which bureau they pulling from. So you can't even structure your report the right way. 2, you're getting just 1 card. So you're not going to get the maximum. But we know this. So now we're able to get multiple cards with 1 pull. American Express is another one that pulls Experian. They'll give you up to $100,000 and only 1 pull, and they'll give you 4 cards. 4. You apply back to back to back to back, you get 4 cards with the same pull, as long as you apply within the same 30 days. But I like to do it back to back to back. Y'all follow me? Let's keep rolling. Another one, M&T Bank. They'll give you up to $100,000, 1 pull, and give you 2 products. So we understand this, and when we go in our credit card stacking process, we typically go to 6 to 8 banks at a time. But I want to make it simple for y'all in the interest of time. Let's stop here at 3. If I go and hit these 3 banks, Chase, Amex, M&T, I put myself in position to go get up to $350,000. Now, let's say you don't even get the full 350. Let's say you only get 75,000. That's still a lot of money. But the cool thing about it is you only pull your credit 3 times and you're in position to go get 8 products. Does this make sense? Let me know if y'all with me. Now that we apply for these cards with this credit bureau, we now go to the next credit bureau and we apply for the banks that we know that pull Equifax, because the banks that we know that pull Equifax doesn't see that we apply with the banks that pull Experian. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. So I know that Key Bank, they pull Equifax, and they'll give you up to 100,000, two products, one pull. Digital Credit Union is another one. They'll give you up to 100,000. They'll give you two products, one pull. PenFed Credit Union is another one. They'll give you up to 100,000, two products, one pull. So if I'm following the same process, that's up to 300,000. Doesn't mean you'll get the whole thing. Even if you get half of it, a quarter of it, it's still money. But now I'm able to go and get another 6 products with only 3 pulls on my credit. Then I go hit the next set of banks that pull TransUnion. I know that Bank of America pulls TransUnion, and they'll give me up to 50,000, 2 cards, 1 pull. Navy Federal Credit Union, I know, pulls TransUnion. They'll give me up to 100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. Barclay Bank is another one that'll give you 2 products, 1 pull, up to 50,000. So again, when you understand this is how you strategically apply. We don't just go and apply with no strategy or no sequence, no focus. We know exactly how we're going about getting the money. So if I'm following this again, I put myself in position to go get 200,000 up to it, go and get 6 products with only 3 pulls. So if I put this all together, that means that I'm able to get up to what? $850,000 with 6, 12, 15. What's this? 6, 12, 18, 20 products with 9 pulls. Let's say you only get 250,000 of that. You're still in position to get more money than most of us will ever touch at our job or save. Does this make sense? And the cool thing about this is this money is 0% interest, typically anywhere from 6 to 18 months. So you got 6 to 18 months, 0% interest to go and make $250,000 work. Does this make sense? And then what we do, we show you how to remove the inquiries in 24 to 72 hours. So you remove the inquiries in 24 to 72 hours, and then you could go back to the next set of banks and go apply for funding again. But I don't want to overcomplicate this. I just want to make sure we understand this first and foremost. All right? I just want to make sure we understand this before we get to that level. So are y'all following me? So I showed you, if you have bad credit, you go to One Main Financial. Those of you that missed it, these are the subprime lenders. You got One Main Financial, Upstart, Op Loans, Fig Loans, and Net Credit. So that's One Main Financial, Upstart, Op Loans, Fig Loans, Net Credit. That's how you do when you go there when you got bad credit. If you have good credit, then you go and you run this process right here. So I don't care where you are on your journey. That's why I'm showing you, because we count ourselves out because we think that we need to have an 800 credit score and hundreds of thousands of dollars in our bank account. That's not the case. And beyond these strategies, we have over 100 ways to go and creatively buy a business, right? You have what is called seller financing. This is another strategy we teach, which I'm going to show you. We have other strategies called an earn-out, where you could take control over a business and pay them off the future profits, put no money out of your pocket. You got things called a leveraged buyout. Now, again, for this class purposes, I don't want to overwhelm you, but there's so many ways where we could go and get access to capital. So we don't have a money problem. Can I show y'all one more thing? Can I show y'all one more thing? One more. So look, that's what I want to show you. We got the money now, right? So what's the next question? Now that we have the money, what's the next question? What's the next question, family? Now that we have the money, what do we do? What's the next question? Let me know in the chat. I'm about to take y'all to another level. What's the next? Now that we have the money, what do we do? Where we spending it? Where we putting it? We gotta go where we putting it. We gotta find out where we putting it, right? So how do we turn this into more money? How do we make our money work for us multiple times? I got you. I'm gonna show you how we do this. All right. I hope y'all ready. If y'all ready for this, type ready in the chat. If y'all ready, because I'm about to really blow y'all mind about what we do when we understand money and how it works. You got to understand the money game. All right. You got to understand the money game. So what we would do with that $250,000, right? Let's say you got access to $250,000 between whether you did the backdoor funding method or whether you did the credit card stacking method, right? What you're gonna do now is go put that into insurance because you want to make sure that your family is protected and you want to make sure that your money is protected. So you're going to go put this in insurance and you have different type of insurance policies. In this case, I'm going to just say whole life, right? And once you put this in a whole life policy, you can put 250,000 in there and then go and borrow against it in a form of a line of credit. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Cause some of y'all probably like, whoa, 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 what is he talking about? And I'm going to show you what that looks like. All right. Y'all ready for this? All right, cool. So I'm gonna show you exactly what this looks like. All right. Yeah. All right, cool. So this right here is actually one of my policies. So yeah, as you can see right here, what is this number? For the people that could see it, for the people that could see this, what's this number right here? Put it in the chat. I gotta highlight it. For the people that could see this, what's this number? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, y'all. 1.5 million. Thank you, Josh. So I protect my family because in the event that I am no longer here and God calls me, my family gets $1.5 million tax free. And this is just this one policy. But I don't want you to just look at that number because that's a death benefit. What I want you to look at is the living benefit. So what's this number right here that's highlighted? Put it in the chat. For the people that can see it, put it in the chat so the people in the back can see it. What is this highlighted number right here, y'all? Oh, thank you, Angela. $320,000. That is the number I want you to focus on. So the reason why I park my money in insurance first, so I'm gonna go get the funding, put the money in insurance, give my family some protection, but now I have what is called cash value that grows compounded interest in my sleep that I can leverage while I'm living. So this is what we do. You go and you get what is called a life equity line of credit. This is what it's called right here. So you go to another bank, in this case, M&M Bank. You go to M&M Bank and they'll give you a revolving line of credit against your cash value, which means another bank will literally give you a line of credit for that money. So what I did, I went to M&M Bank and I said, hey, I got money in my life insurance, no credit check. I don't got to apply for with no credit. It's strictly based upon what I have in my policy. So now I double my money. They give me a line of credit for $320,000. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? So y'all see M&M Bank right there, right? I'm going to show y'all because a lot of times this stuff, if you don't see it, you can't believe it. So literally, if y'all can see right here, you see M&M Bank. Y'all probably see the logo. Y'all see the logo on here, right? These are checks. When I'm ready to go buy a business, I literally write a check from my insurance policy, from my life insurance line of credit. I don't got to liquidate no credit cards, none of that stuff. I literally say, oh, that's the business I want to buy. Write a check directly off the line of credit. This is how wealthy people do. Now my money is making money for me multiple times. So not only is it making money in the policy, now I bought a business with it and it's being able to work for me harder than I'm working for it. That's the name of the game. We want to have our money work for us harder than we work for it. So I want to show you what I did with this line of credit in real time, right? So this right here is what you call a HUD. And those of you that's in real estate or buy businesses or know this type of stuff, ever purchase something, you get a HUD, a settlement statement. And this right here is a storage facility that we purchased about 6 months ago. We having our grand opening this weekend. What I want y'all to look at right here is the purchase price, $450,000. On line 101, the purchase price is $450,000. I utilize the seller financing strategy. So if you go down and you look on line 206, it says owner finance mortgage. That means that the seller gave me $250,000 towards the purchase. I didn't have to go to a bank. I didn't have to go to somebody and get a hard money loan. The seller gave me $250,000 towards the purchase. And I just had to come to the table with the difference. So if you look right here, line 603, the difference 196. That's what the seller got after he paid some, fees. But I came to the table with 200,000. Now, if you've been following me, where did the $200,000 come from? Where did I get the $200,000 to buy this business? Oh man. Oh man, Josh, BOE, Angie, y'all picking up what I'm putting down. And look, y'all can go look this up. I couldn't make this up. I wanted to. This is the facility right here. And this facility cash flows us. And I want to give y'all some like, I'm so excited about this because I could go on and on and on, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because we coming upon, our mark. But I want to show you how this actually works. Okay, so we bought this business. It's 111 units, but it's also coming. We also built out a mailbox store, so we're creating multiple businesses out of one. This business will be a $1.5 million business in 3 years. Stick with me, y'all. Just think about this. $250,000 from funding other people's money, business credit cards, 0%. I liquidated, put it in my policy. Now it's growing 6 to 10% on average and protected. Plus, I got money on my family just in case anything happened to me. I go and get a line of credit against it. So it's still growing because I got a line of credit. I go and pull the money off the line of credit to buy a business. The cash flow from the business pays off the line of credit. Plus whatever's left is my profits. But as I increase the value in that business, I'm going to be able to sell it for $1.5 million. And I only purchased it for $450,000. That's $1 million exit. Oh man. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? So this is the strategy. Just to bring you full circle. Our strategy is go get the money creatively. Don't put no limits on your mind. Funding, backdoor method, credit card stacking, seller financing, whether you got money in a 401k, whether you have money in your house, you need to borrow some money out of it, whether you have money in the stock market or crypto, you can leverage those accounts. It's so many ways, but we want to take it to put it in assets that pay us. And not just that, we want to make sure we go buy assets that are already working because we don't want to reinvent the wheel. How many of us invested and started a new business from scratch and it didn't work out a couple years later? How many of us was investing in Turo and Amazon dropshipping and all these things that was trendy and you make money? That's business where you have a cycle. But for me, I like to buy businesses and invest in things that's going to be here forever. Put me in the chat if I'm talking to you. Well, what they won't tell you is that 90% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. 90% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. So you have a 10% chance of succeeding. So if that is the case, why not go buy a business that's already 10 years old or more that already have systems? Already have the marketing, already have the customers, already have the cash flow. So you can go on websites like Biz Buy Sell. This is one of the websites where you can go and search for businesses that's already profitable, already making money. And you can buy it with the employees in place, with the systems in place, and just now operate it. Operate it. Look at this car wash right here. You could buy a car wash. You could buy a dry cleaning business. You could buy a health store. It's so many things that you could buy, but we want to focus on businesses that are recession proof and that are 10 years old or more. Are y'all following me? Just make sure we good. Matter of fact, somebody drop their state in the chat. I want to search for some businesses in somebody's state. I want to show you how this works in real time. Somebody drop their state in the chat. Somebody drop their state in the chat. The first person said Illinois. All right, Josh. Josh, you was fast. Josh got the lightning fingers. All right. So let's see. Illinois. Let's see what's in Illinois. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna search and see what's going on in here. See if something that catch my eyes. That I would like to do. And then also you can think about the things that you are passionate about. So it's a blend. What am I passionate about? And then what actually works. All right, I got a child care center that's established. Let's see what else. A toy vending machine. Vending machines are a really, really good business. Low expenses, high profits, profitable hands-free vending machine business. So let's look at this right here. Okay, let's use this right here. So look, this person is selling their vending machine business and they're asking for $30,000, right? And it's bringing in $54,000 a year. Well, I probably wouldn't go for this because it was established in 2022. So we want to find something probably, 2015 or beyond. So let's keep looking. Let's keep looking, y'all. So these are the things that we do. And we teach you these strategies on how to find businesses in, whether it's in your area or whether it's out of your area. And, we'll position ourselves. But with that business that I showed you, that vending machine route, that was literally $30,000. All right, cool. Look at this car wash. Wow. All right, here we go. 2001, $250,000. And it's bringing in $365,000 a year. So let me show you how we think. If this is $250,000, did I not just show you how to get $250,000 tonight? Did I not show you how to get that type of money to buy this business? Let me know. Yes or no? Did I not just show you? But I'm going to break it down even further. You can qualify for what is called the SBA 7A loan. It's a small business loan. It's called the SBA 7A. SBA 7A, y'all. We'll show y'all. So y'all can go and Google this. It's called the SBA 7A loan. Small Business Administration loan. And the reason why this is so important because with this loan, we could buy any business and we only got to come to the table with 10% down. So if you're going to utilize the SBA loan, what's 10% down on this $249,999? What's that number, y'all? Where my mathematicians at? What's $249,000, 10% down? Let me know. 25,000. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Angela. Well, do you believe that you can get access to 25,000? If you can't get 250, I know you can get 25. But the beautiful thing is you're buying something that is already bringing in revenue that has been established since 2001. It already got customers, already got traction, already has systems, already fully equipped, already got loyal customers. Why do I want to reinvent the wheel? Why do I want to try to do something and try to figure it out when I can buy something that's already moving, that's going to be here no matter what happens? This is how fast you can position yourself to be able to generate $10, $20, $30,000 a month. Even if you have a day job, even if you have another business, even if you are somebody that just don't have enough experience as an entrepreneur, you can still invest and have something that works for you. Listen, for me, I'd rather learn entrepreneurship with a business that's established than learn entrepreneurship completely new with no idea and get wiped out. Does that make sense? I'd rather buy a business that's 10 years old or more, that stood the test of time, that has a 90% success rate, and I'll learn as I go doing that versus learn as I go with something that I don't know about at all with my ideas and have a 90% chance of losing. Are y'all good? Is this some valuable information so far? Is this some valuable information so far? So, those of you that are on here, you think that this is valuable, right? Do you feel like this is something that you could actually do? Do you feel like this year you could actually accomplish this goal? This something that's attainable and that's something that's realistic, not something that's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. This is what woke people do. Do you know that Elon Musk, he sold PayPal and then bought Tesla? He didn't build that from scratch. He bought that company. Do you know that Mark Cuban, he sold his tech company to go buy the Dallas Mavericks? And then he sold the Dallas Mavericks to go buy a pharmaceutical company? Wealthy people buy businesses, scale them up, exit, go buy bigger. That's how you do it. But we've been doing it all wrong, and they taught us all wrong because that's what they want us to focus on. And if you feel like this is something you could do and you want more time, you want more strategy, you like, yo, Mogul, this was good, but I need you to give me a little more detail. Show me how to actually underwrite these deals. Show me how to actually find them in multiple ways so I can keep my pipeline going. Show me how to make offers that actually close. Show me how to really apply and what the actual application should look like. How do I build relationships with these lenders? How do I get approved with SBA? How do I master these strategies? I need a little bit more, Mogul. I need a little bit more time, Mogul. I need you to break it down. If that's you, just type more in the chat. If you feel like there's something you could do and you need a little bit more, type more in the chat. And the reason why I'm asking is because there's some of you on this call right now. This is where we really start to see who's serious and who's curious, because the serious people on this call right now is already thinking like, well, what's next? And I will be doing you a disservice if I gave you all of this information and strategies and just left it here like, all right, figure it out, man, you stuck. I want to give you an opportunity for me to really spend my time and walk you through it even further. That's what I want to do. So those of you that put more in the chat, do I have your permission to share an opportunity where you could work directly with me and my team a little bit more? Where we could actually answer questions from you. You could ask us direct questions about your situation and things that you need a little bit clarity on. It's not going to be a class like this where you don't have your face on. No, we'll see your face. I'll be able to build with you for a little bit more. Like, do I have your permission to share an opportunity? Just let me know. If I don't have your permission, I ain't gonna share it. I ain't gonna give y'all something y'all don't want. Yeah. I need to know. I type yes in the chat if I have your permission to share. Okay, they say yes. So those of you that want more and you need more intimate training, what I want to do is give you the opportunity tonight to join me for a 3-day virtual intensive summit. My 3-day capital and cash flow summit, where I'm going to break this down in more detail. You get to ask me questions. We need to connect. I can actually show you how to find the businesses, how to evaluate them, how to get the funding. I go more in detail into insurance, the different type of insurance policies, how to manage your money, the mindset around investing. And the cool thing about it is this 3 days is an investment of only $47. $47, y'all. $47. So I'm about to drop this link. And if you are ready and you want to be a part of this for $47, I need you to type drop the link in the chat. I need you to type drop the link in the chat. If you're ready to be a part of this for an investment of only $47, we spend it on Uber Eats and DoorDash and whatever. Yeah, I said we wake up and breathe and we spend that. All right. Now, this is what I'm going to do. For those of you that lock in right now, I'm about to drop this link. It's only $47. Those of you that lock in right now, there's going to be some bonuses, y'all. And this is what you're going to get included with the $47, which is a no-brainer. Like, if you don't take this opportunity, that means you really not, you wasting your time here. You spent 90 minutes just to play games. I'm going to give you my business acquisition workbook. I'm going to give you my creative funding mini series course. That these are trainings that you can go through before the actual live summit. So I want to make sure that by the time the summit happens, you are ready to just execute. I'm going to give you my self-storage ebook. You also going to get access to the replays. You're going to have priority Q&A, and you're going to get an additional 1 hour of deep dive Q&A separate from everyone else, because you are investing today $47 and you'll get these bonuses. I'm going to give you my secret lenders list that has a list over 100 banks and what credit bureaus they pull from, which is the credit card stacking method that I was sharing with you today. I'm going to give you the backdoor funding method, which is a full video, 18 minutes, where I break it down in further detail, how to make the minimum payments, all of that cool stuff. I go in full detail. And I'm also going to give you access to my Elite Club school for 30 days, all included for $47 only tonight. No brainer. One time purchase, y'all. This is not reoccurring. It's one time purchase. $47 for this summer, and you get those bonuses. All right. So this is going to be available for the first 10 people, though. So y'all got to go and get your card, whatever you need to do. Once you have your card in your hand and you ready for it, just type ready in the chat. Once your card is in your hand and you ready, it's going to be for the first 10 people. It's going to be for the first 10 people. All right. Cause I don't want you to say, oh, what were the bonuses? I was born to tell. I want to give you out of time. I want to make sure y'all good. Yeah, make sure y'all good. So team, they ready. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. And once you lock in your spot, type I'm in so I can shout you out. I'm going to show you some love. I want to just really let you know that we are excited to help you get to that next level. So go lock in your spot right now. And again, once you lock in your spot, type I'm in. And also, listen, for those of you that like you really want to get in and money is tight, you can also go in and break up your payments in four for as little as $12.75. I've never done this. Never. For as little as $12.75 in 4 payments, you'll be able to get access to a 3-day summit with all of those bonuses, y'all. Now, if you're anything like me, I'm just going and swiping on the card quick. I'm just making it happen. I'm not asking no questions because it's a no-brainer. $47, like for what I gave you today was more than $47 worth. Would you agree? Yes or no? Would you agree that what I gave you today was more than $47 worth? Would you agree? All right. So again, comment I'm in the chat. Once you lock in your spot, comment I'm in so I can shout you out. And this is some of the things like I just want to make sure y'all understand what you're getting yourselves into because like these are the things like we got our 2-day self-storage mastermind, which is this weekend. Where we have our in-person events where I'm going to walk you through our real live businesses in real time. So I'm going to walk you through my self-storage business, my mailbox store, like not that fluff, that theory that people talk about. We take you in the field. We give you the education. So these are the things that we do. This is not going to be a part of the summit, but when you are a part of our community, these are the things that you could actually get access to. But I want to just show you, this is going to be part of your bonuses, right? When you join in, you're going to be able to get access to an opportunity to get $2,500 tonight, no credit check. And I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. Right here, $1,300 approved. This person got $1,300 approved. No credit check. $2,500 approved. No credit check. So tonight, you'll be able to get your money back times 100. Crazy. $2,500 approved. No credit check. $2,500. You just got to make sure that your bank account is good and no overdrafts. $2,500. $2,395. I keep going on and on and on. Right here. December 25th, $1,300 approved. $1,300 approved. No credit check. So if you want to add a line of credit to your profile to build your profile out and get some money, no credit check, we got you. Not just that, when you join the community, it's so many resources in here. These are on-demand trainings that you'll have as a bonus for the next 30 days. I got my self-storage accelerator program. Every single strategy when it comes to paying off your utilization, getting access to funding, cleaning off your credit, removing bankruptcies, charge-offs, you name it. Like whether you are looking to clean your credit, get funding, buy business, grow professionally, like this is the place that you need to be. If you want to learn about insurance, it's a place to be. All right. And we think this stuff is not real. So I'll show you, right? Look, this is one of our students right here. She purchased a mailbox store with only $5,000 out of her pocket. She had her grand opening right here. You see other mailbox men as they in the building. Couldn't make this up if I wanted to, right? We got another student right here, purchased a dry cleaning business with her Infinite Bank, which is the insurance that I talked to you about today. So it's not just me. I have real people that really do it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you don't believe it, you're closer than you think. You are closer than you think if you don't believe it. She bought a dry cleaning business. Another student right here bought a restaurant, bar, and lounge. Guess what? With no money out of her pocket. No money. No money. $47. It's a no-brainer. Let's check out some wins. And this is just the community, family. I don't even, I'm rather jump off of this because I'm not even here to sell nobody. All right, because it's $47. It's going to do a lot more for you than me for 3 days. And the 3 days is going to be January 24th to the 26th. January 24th to the 26th. All right. January 24th to the 26th. All right. So y'all said y'all don't see nothing for $47. How y'all don't see? Yo, what's going on? All right, let's do this. Let's do this again. Let's do this again, right? All right. So, right. So when y'all click that link below, you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna click upgrade your seat. I mean, you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna click right here. Yes, I want to be diamond. Yes, I want to be diamond. Once you click yes, I want to be diamond, it's gonna take you to this page and you're gonna pay it's $47. 47, or you could use Zip and pay $12.75. Did y'all get that? Did y'all get that? Did y'all get that? It should say $47. It was $197. It's no longer $197. It was $197. It's no longer $197. So it should say $47. And it's for the first 10 people where you're gonna get all of these bonuses. And that's it. So make sure you lock in. Y'all got it now? Drop the link again one more time, team. Matter of fact, team, I'm gonna just drop this link right here. Let me do this. Let's do this link right here. All right, look, do this link right there. That should take you right to the checkout page. Let me know if that works. That should take you right to the checkout page. Let me know if that works. Right, that works. Okay, good. All right, there you go. So that takes you right to the checkout page, and we should be able to get in the building. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be January 24th to the 26th. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All right, we'll send you an agenda. You'll know all the classes. You want to lock in, and this is really a virtual summit where we're going to go through how to get funding, how to buy businesses, and how to leverage insurance to build wealth. Those are going to be the 3 pillars: how to increase your income through insurance, business ownership, and creative funding strategies. All right. So let me backtrack. My bad. Y'all didn't threw me off. Go back. For those of you that's in, type I'm in so I can shout you out. For those of you that's in, type I'm in so I can shout you out. Minerva, congratulations to you. Jacob, congratulations to you. Angela, congratulations to you. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. I promise you, like this is gonna be phenomenal, right? Brianna, congratulations to you. Who's in Atlanta? Who lives in Atlanta? That's any of y'all live in Atlanta? Any of y'all live in Atlanta? Who lives in Atlanta? Anus, congratulations. Shout out to you. Anas, maybe, I don't know. Anas, Enos. Hopefully I said it right. Joyce, congratulations. Shout out to you. Nas, okay, Anas, there we go. There we go. So, all right, perfect. So yeah, that's gonna be all the bonuses for $47. Like, there's nothing else for me to say. Do y'all feel like this class alone today, even though it was free for you, but do you think what I did today was worth $47? Are you like, just let me know. Was today alone worth $47? I believe so. I believe so. They said more. They said more. Way more. So if today was worth $47, imagine what 3 days is going to be like. And you get to ask questions. So 3 days in more detail, more time, and you get to ask questions with all of the resources. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. It's nothing that we even should be talking about at this point. All right. So with that being said, what I want to do is open up maybe for some questions for the next couple of minutes. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat and I'll answer it. If you have any questions, put it in the chat and I'll answer it before we go. And I want to thank everybody for being here with me because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here. And I'm grateful for that. And whether you invested or not, I'm thankful and I'm grateful because at the end of the day, I'm only here because of God and his permission. And I never take that for granted. And I understand that, right? So I just want to make that very clear. But I also want to just say, if you're on this call and you have an opportunity to learn more and get more support, and it's only $47, what will be the obstacle? What would be the roadblock? For me, I don't get it. Even if it didn't work out, it was like $47. What I learned today was worth it. So cool. Let me pay the $47 and just see what else is about. Like, let me know what will be the roadblock for an investment of $47 or as little as $12.75 if you break it up in 4 payments utilizing Zip. Let me know. So Minerva, I'm gonna be able to break that down inside of the summit. Inside of the 3 days, I got you. Can I briefly explain how to make profit for the first strategy? The process of going to each bank opening. Yeah, so Minerva, the good thing is you locked in. So I have an 18-minute video, which I'm gonna show you. Well, you're gonna get it. It's gonna be inside the Telegram. It's an 18-minute video that covers all of it. And then I'm gonna go into it during the summit as well. So I got you on that. All right. What other questions we have? Come back to Baltimore. Brianna, how you know I'm in Baltimore? Like what? When was I? Like, let me know. How you know I was in Baltimore? Um, for subprime lenders, do I pay back the loan before or after? You pay back the loan. You pay it back the loan after, but you get all the loans first. You're gonna get the loans. You're gonna get the secured lines first. Then it reports, and it's okay because then you're gonna pay it back. You'll get that in the 18-minute video. How long did it take to grow 1.5 million policy into $320,000 cash value? I opened up that policy in 2021. So let's see. I'll show you in real time. All right. All right, yeah. So as you can see right here, I opened up the policy in 2021. So, you know what I'm saying? It took about whatever that is, 5 years. But I've been had that money, like it's been like it went from like 70,000 up to 100, then it was like 120, then it went to 180. Right now it's at 320. But it'll keep growing as you grow. So in another 5 years, that's gonna be 600 and maybe 70,000. Like it's gonna keep growing. And that's just how it goes. And I just keep pulling against it while it's growing. So it's literally my own bank. It's literally my own bank. All right. Is it better to get a new line of credit for those policies like you showed versus borrow? I like the line of credit. I like the line of credit because the borrow, when it's depending on what type of policy you set up, you can stop your growth. Versus if you get a line of credit against it, you're not touching it. It's a line of credit from a bank, and the bank does what they call collateral. So like if you decide not to pay, then they'll come for it when you die, and they're gonna take it from your death benefit. So I like to do the line of credit, but you could do either or. Like all strategies, is different for different reasons and different purposes. Tori, congratulations. Congratulations. Danny, congratulations. Terry, congratulations. Jay-Z, congratulations. Let's get it. All right, I'm looking more for credit card stacking and when the 3 days help me. Absolute. Look, listen, y'all, $47, y'all. Forget the money. I'm committed. Like, this is what we do. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all because I know we sometimes we don't think this stuff is real. Let me show you. So if I go in here and I'm gonna go type in big wins, all right. Let's see what wins we have in here. All right. So this person got $8,000 with no inquiry. So this is what we do. That's 8,000, no inquiry. Cool. Man, this person got another 50 ball. Shout out to my bro Tori. 50,000. Easy. This is what's going on. Getting student loans and stuff and repossessions deleted. Like I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. This is the things that the community is doing and how we winning. All right. But let me just keep showing you. Oh man, look at this. $75,000 credit card from one credit card. You think it's not possible, and there's people doing this every day. So you do 75,000 times two, that's $150,000. That's how we go and get that money. So yes, in the community, we teach that. A lot of this stuff that's in here, but not just that, right? You could go inside the classes, right? We have trainings. So you have this right here, which is a business funding training. And I teach you, how to build your credit step by step. How to be able to leverage your credit, to invest. You got a bunch of trainings in here. We got a bunch of documents in here as far as like liquidating credit cards, secret lenders list right here, like I told you. So this is like, the list of banks, what credit bureaus they pull from. So all of this is in here. And again, this is before the summit. So you're going to get your money back just off of this alone. And then the summit is going to be like, yeah, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. Right? How to pay off your debts, how to get grant money. I didn't even talk about grant money, but you could get grant money to actually buy a business as well. That's a whole nother conversation. That's why I said we need more time. And I'll be doing y'all a disservice if I didn't give you the opportunity to get more time. All right. Oh, the brothers from the Mars. All right. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Is it better to buy a business within the same coast? Yes, Robin, I would say buy a business within your same coast starting out because you want to, be hands-on. You want to learn the process and no, just be around. Once you get more skill, then you could buy in different places and then put a team in place. And your team would just operate it, remotely. We have a business management team that, manages our businesses that are remote. Angie, congratulations. Keith, congratulations. Udoka. What up, Udoka? Oh, I'm gonna see you this weekend. Shout out to Udoka. Shout out to my bro Udoka. So Udoka is actually in our accelerator program. Shout out to you, bro. I'm excited to see you this weekend at our in-person event. All right. What days are the classes? It's gonna be the 24th, 25th, 26th, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. January 24th, 25th, and 26th. And you'll get an agenda, you'll get an email with all the times and everything, so y'all be good. What inspired me to start offering this to people? That's a great question, Minerva. What inspired me? And I want to be like straight to the point as quick as possible because I want to be, very mindful of your time. But I know what it's like to come from the bottom, right? Like coming from the inner cities, from poverty, struggling, where they tell us that we only could rap or we could play ball or sell drugs. Like our options is limited. Our opportunities are limited. So I was always on a quest to like become better. And my dad ended up getting into real estate and he started to show me different things like that. And I got into mentorship. And then that's when I bought my first property, right? And I didn't even get into this today because I was just really like going straight into the game, y'all. But I didn't even show y'all this. Like this is me right here where most people don't realize, right? My very first deal, it changed everything about my entire journey. And this is what inspired me, Minerva, because I was working at Pepsi as a sales rep for 6 years, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, going into the grocery stores, going into the Targets, the Walmarts, filling up the shelves with soda. But I was able to break free because I invested in real estate and businesses. And my very first business that set me up, I made $157,000. And as you can see, this is the receipt right here, the verification form. In 2017, as you can see, $157,000. That was a deposit that I made from my first business that I was able to buy and sell. Right. So these are the things that I've been able to do, and it inspired me because I'm like, I gotta go out there and help other people. And this is just again, I'm just showing y'all this because sometimes seeing is believing. Like if it ain't seen, it ain't real. Like I got it's multiple checks, multiple like I've been able to, travel all across the world, take private travel, interviewed on national television, purchased my dream car. I did so much. My dream house. Well, not even dream. I just purchased a big house. You know what I mean? I still got a bigger house to get to. But when I got the experience, Minerva, I wanted everybody else around me to get that same feeling. It's like, y'all ever like experience something? He's like, yo, it don't feel good if you're the only one. It's like going out to a party, you the only one who got money to go have fun. It's like, come on, you want everybody to be lit. Everybody got to win. Like that's my heart. So I like for me getting success, I said, look, I need my community to get this as well because it's each one teach one and it's bigger than me. I know that more people that I train, you're going to be able to go out there and help other people. And then guess what? We'll become partners because that's what I do. I actually, at my highest level of mentorship is a partnership. So I have my actual mentees, we go buy businesses together. That's why I own multiple businesses. I got mailbox stores, e-commerce businesses, virtual staffing agencies that my face ain't attached to, but I'm invested in, owning in through partnerships. So I didn't mean to go on the rant, but you asked me that question. You know what I mean? So um, I wasn't doubting you at all. I just wanted to make sure because I'm mainly interested in credit card stack and the process. I got you, Dom. I got you. I got you. Let's get it. Congratulations. Um, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for asking. All right, y'all. Any other questions? If not, I'll give you back your time. Again, I want to thank you. And I want to just give all praise to God because, again, I know that I would not be here if it wasn't for him. So I always got to make sure I present it that way and let everybody know that. And you could do the exact same thing when you actually show up for yourself. Because the truth is, a lot of us, we are destroying our potential. Every opportunity that you get in front of you to grow and you turn away from that opportunity, you're destroying your potential. Every opportunity you get to be able to advance yourself and you decide not to do it, you're destroying your potential. And I don't want nobody to do that on this call, especially not for no $47. And I want everybody to understand that it doesn't take years to go buy a business and make money. Like in 2 years, you can become a millionaire. Ask me how you know. How you know? How do you know that Chaka? Because I have mentees that are self-storage millionaires and it took them 2 years. It's living proof. And during the summit, you will see this. It takes us years to make a decision. That's the reason why we're not where we need to be because we go 5 years inconsistent. Should I do it? Should I not do it? I get started, then I stop. Do I have the confidence? I'm living in fear. I'm holding myself back. I'm letting other people distract me. I'm sharing my dreams with other people that don't believe in me and they putting their fears and opinions on me. And now I'm in my own head. That's what happens to us for so long. But when you finally get out of that mode and you change your mindset, the work happens fast. So we get it confused. We think that, it's going to take us 10 years to make $1 million. No, it takes you 10 years to make up your goddamn mind and do the work and be disciplined enough to say, I'm with it, whatever's going to happen. And I'm going to do whatever it takes for however long it takes until I get that end result. Now, don't get me worked up tonight. We'll say that for the summit, y'all. I ain't trying to get worked up tonight. I ain't trying to get worked up tonight. We're going to save that for the summit. So if we don't have no more questions, I'm going to let y'all go. And y'all have a great night. And everybody that's in here, congratulations. And I will see you on the other side of this, on the other side. All right. So one more time, if you are in, type I'm in the chat one more time so I can shout you out. If you are in, type I'm in one more time in the chat so I can shout you out. Danielle, let's go. Danny, let's go. Let's get it. Lucretia, I think I said it right. Hopefully. Josh, let's go. Jay-Z, let's go. Minerva, let's go. fame. Let's get it. Let's talk about it. Jacob, we in the building. Brianna, what's up? I'm gonna see you when I'm in B-more. Let's go. Jacqueline, Trawana, let's get it. Dom, that's what I'm talking about. Angela, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night. It was a pleasure. And I'll see y'all on the other side. Let's go.
Within a short period of time, I've learned a lot, networked with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just been here within a month, I was able to acquire $140K on business funding, 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I'll be closing in December with rebranding the stores.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
Thank you. I thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the three Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy and now to be able to become part owner and not only one, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we doing. Cash flowing businesses. I thank you guys so much.